Okay, we're back live. We're back live and direct. I can't stand internet. Like, ever since they did an update to the network, it's been acting like super, super weird. They did some update at some point, and they were like, "Oh, we're updating the network. Expect a small drop in service." And ever since then, it's been acting super weird. Oh, Chris, what's good, man? How you doing, bro?
What's up, Chris?
How's it shaking? All right, we're back live and direct on everywhere. So, that was a bummer. Yeah, so we had such a good vibe going too,
Right?
We had like a complete good vibe going.
Yeah.
Let me share it. Let me share it out to everybody.
Oh, what's up, Gons?
Gonzo, what's popping, man? There we go. Just shared it. Okay. We're back. We're back. Live and direct. Let me Oh. Okay. Shows that I just shared it. Gonzo, what's popping, man? How you doing, bro? Chris said, am I opening for you tomorrow night at Barley, or are you closing for me? I'm not at Barley tomorrow night, bro. Is there a flyer that says I am?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on real quick.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's not me. It's not me. Definitely not me.
I like how he worded that, though.
He goes, who the fuck then? Stand by.
So am I opening for you, or are you closing for me?
I mean, I ain't an opening DJ. I'm just saying. I was just saying. I'd probably do it for you because you're the homie, but I ain't normally, I'm not normally that guy. He goes, I'm opening for nobody. I know my place. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't think I'm there tomorrow, bro. Oh, Sonia's in the house now.
What's up, Sonia?
We had a slight bit of technical difficulties, but now we're back. Now we're back in effect. Let me make sure that the Twitch sphere is doing okay. Seems like it is. We are back. Oh, Toby, what's up, Toby?
What's up, Toby?
How are you? Gonzo said the stream is choppy. Is that just for you, or is that for everybody? Doesn't look like I'm dropping streams now. Try refreshing your phone, sir. I like how
Sam said hers is clear.
Sam said hers is clear. Sam, can you reshare it on Facebook, please, if you don't mind? And when I say share it, I don't mean share the Twitch one over there. I mean go over there and share the Facebook one. I don't know if that's what you were doing. Toby said, good, just living the mom life. How's that going for you?
How's the little one?
Yeah, Sam, like the one that's on my Thaiger page. I knew there was something. She had herself a day. She did, man. Flicking off people, being angry at other short women in big cars. Probably stoned is in the chat on the gramophone. What up? I'm gonna assume they're stoned.
You know what?
Probably.
It's probably a good assumption.
Yeah. Gonzo said it's still happening. Move over to Twitch, Gonzo. See if that helps. Also, feel free to subscribe.
We talking about.
Feel free to subscribe over there, homie. Become one of the few, the proud, the many. She said he's getting good, getting big. 4 months already, and already a fatty. Girl, put him on a little
baby diet.
Yeah, put him on a little baby diet. Get some diet baby food or something like that. Gonzo said he deleted the Twitch app. All right, well, I guess I'll delete you as a mod then, because I don't need to have a mod that don't even have the app.
Yeah, right.
Did you? No, you didn't sub yet. We just got the sub button, Gonzo. You didn't sub yet. If you deleted the app, there's no way you could have subbed. Toby said, "Now I want a fat baby." Means he's healthy. Ah, okay.
I mean, not too.
I mean, I ain't gonna tell you how to raise your child.
Sure. Yeah,
little fat ass baby. Little fat ass baby.
Aren't all babies chubby though?
I think most babies are a bit of they got a little chunkiness to them. Chris said I'm more of a dim. Chris, did you figure out who's opening for you? He said I'm more of a dom, not a sub. Oh, a dom. You messed that all up, dude. You said dim. I was like, what the fuck is a dim? He said, dang it, I guess I'll re-download it. Chris, did you figure out who's opening for you, bro? He said my 2-year-old is eating KFC and a big bag of cheese.
I mean,
your 2-year-old is eating a bag of cheese.
Hey, look,
jeez, dude.
Vinny, who's also 2.
Mm-hmm.
Look, he is happiest when he's eating nothing but cheese.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he just loves cheese. Yeah. It's like, like the shredded cheese you would put on lettuce. Like, we'll just take a handful and put it on his high chair tray, and he'll just go to town.
Chris, Evie said you're opening for me tomorrow.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, hold on. Hold on a second. What's tomorrow?
Friday.
Tomorrow is the 4th?
Yeah, 4th.
All right, hold on. Yeah, I'm on the 12th.
You at the,
He said, "Yeah, so it's a date, big boy, bro. I'm definitely not on tomorrow, man. I can almost assure you that I am not on tomorrow.
Or do you think today's Friday? And we're talking about Saturday.
I don't think I'm on Saturday.
Uh-oh.
I'll almost guarantee that I'm not on there tomorrow.
Houston, we have a problem.
Yeah, we might have. Hold on. Yeah, I don't see. I'm looking at my messages between.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my messages between me and Eric, and none of them are say anything about tomorrow at Barley. That's weird. Hold on, let me check their story. Tomorrow. Tomorrow is Dare. March 4th? Yeah, it's Dare. Dare's tomorrow, bro. Definitely not me. While I'm on Instagram, let me peruse some of the... I'm just kidding. Let's start perusing people's Instagram. Yeah, definitely not me, bro. Definitely not me. Unless he knows something I don't know, unless it's some daytime shit. You know what I mean? If it's like a little daytime shindig, maybe it is me, but yeah, it's definitely not me, bro. That scared me for a second.
Right?
He was like, am I opening for you or you opening for me?
I could have swore I saw the flyer for the...
Yeah. Maybe he meant for next week?
Yeah, because that would be the 12th.
Yeah, possibly next week.
Yeah.
Next Saturday, but it's not, definitely not tomorrow. Unless somebody canceled and they need me to I swear my chair feels like it's because I'm slouching. It's because I'm slouching. That's what it is. Because when I look at myself when I sit up, it's totally different.
Look at Gons.
He said I'm here. Yeah, Gonzo, you're not subscribed. You got the sword next. You're not subscribed unless you just subscribed. It's not subscribed, bro. Unless you just did it. I didn't get a notification. And you don't have the badge next to your name. Sam's, type something in the text. So you can show them what the subscriber badge looks like. Boom. See that first right next to her name? That's because she's a subscriber. You got the sword because you're a moderator.
Yep.
You're a moderator, sir. He said just did it. Oh, well. It didn't notify us.
It didn't notify, like when you said, oh, never mind. Never mind.
Unless it's going to take a second because it didn't show up on our end. It didn't notify what?
Never mind. There was a.
Yeah, it didn't notify us. Maybe it'll take a second. Let's give it a second.
Sam said when she shared it on Facebook, it didn't notify either. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's weird. Yeah,
it's telling me to pay $5.99.
That's the subscription.
Yeah.
That's the subscription. You ain't got to do it. You don't have to do it. I'm just saying that's what the subscription is. See, you were mistaken. You're following. Don't you got Amazon Prime? Link your Amazon Prime, man. It's free. If you have Amazon Prime, you can do it for free. That's what Sam does. Chris said, "Does it say I subscribed?" Here's something weird, bro. Let me ask you this.
Yeah, Thaiger.
Oh, look at that.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Sam just gifted a sub to Mikey V.
Oh. Okay.
Hell yeah, Sam. Look at Sam out here gifting sub. It didn't let you choose who? Were you trying to do it for Gonzo? That's weird that it didn't let you choose.
Yeah.
That's really weird. You gotta ask Tex how to do that, how to be specific. It's okay though. They're here now.
Mm-hmm.
It's here now. Do you find it weird when people,
Yes.
like, there's people that are like the people that are wrestling fans, right?
Yep.
And then you'll always have those people that are like, you're a wrestling fan? You know it's fake, right? And you're like, oh, you mean the thing where they lock themselves in a fucking cage and hit each other with fucking ladders and fucking trash cans and bats that are lit on fire?
Yeah.
And
wrapped in barbed wire.
Wrapped in barbed wire and body slam women where 270-pound men body slam 140-pound women,
right?
And they don't die. You mean that's fake?
Right.
Like, yes, motherfucker, I know. You know what I mean? Like, why do people try to... Here's the question. Outside of the rabid fans, right? Outside of the rabid fans that are like, wait, who's at Lost tomorrow? Chris? I'm so confused right now. I'm not at Lost. I'm at Lost on the 26th.
Yes.
I'm so confused. So outside of like the rabid fans, I don't think there's anybody that's watching wrestling that is like, oh, this shit is 100% real.
Right? There's real aspects to it.
Yeah, when you it's hard to fake a fucking metal chair.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's hard to fake landing on somebody and going through 2 tables.
Yeah.
It's hard to fake that.
Yeah.
They actually landed on them.
Yeah.
It's even harder to look like you're hurting someone and not actually cause crazy damage.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Like, that's even harder. Oh, Mel Fat Feet.
What's up, Mel?
What's going on, Mel? Chris said, how do I call in as a caller on the podcast? You don't. So, it's 2 Endangered Mammals, motherfucker. This ain't 2 Endangered Mammals and Buddy.
Buddy?
Oh, my God. I love you, man. I love you. Not a lot. Oh, Mr. Willie Makahincha.
What's up, Big Will?
He goes, people also feel sorry for Kanye West. They do. It's weird to me that people will see people that enjoy watching wrestling and the first thing out of their mouth, instead of, hey man, good for you. I'm glad that you enjoy something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm glad that you have something that he goes, I'm not your buddy, guy.
Wait.
See, now you're starting to sound like a cop, man. I guess old habits.
Why are
old
we not?
habits.
What's up with Kanye? Why are we on?
That's a whole other thing. We're not. We're getting into that later.
Oh.
It's weird to me that people will look at people that enjoy watching wrestling, that enjoy something,
Yep.
and will their first thing is to try and tear it down. Well, that's not real. Well, that's not. Oh, it's super fake. How can you watch that stuff? It's so fake.
You watch reality TV.
Exactly.
It's real. It's reality.
The same
It's
people
fake.
watch. The same people watch movies.
Right.
Movies are fake.
Yeah.
The same people watch Catfish on
Right.
MTV. That shit's fake.
Faker than fuck.
The same people watch what's that show? What is it? Survival Island or what is
Yeah.
it? Lost Island, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
That shit's fake.
Yeah.
Chris said, "I'm not your buddy, guy."
It's a game show. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, like, oh, CBS Eric is in the house. What's up, Eric? It baffles me how people can be like, how can you watch that stuff? And I'm like, what's the problem with it? You know what I mean? Like,
how do you watch my 600-pound life?
I mean, that shit's real, bro. Them motherfuckers are really.
Well,
600
no, but it's still.
But
you know what I
it's
mean?
the same
Like,
type of thing. It's scripted. It's
how do you
scripted.
watch Hoarders?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. How do you watch Jerry Springer? How do you
Right.
watch? I just don't understand how somebody can hate. Like, if it's not your thing, cool. I understand
Well,
that.
for sure, yeah.
This kind of goes back to yuck and yums, right?
Yeah.
If it's not your thing, cool. All right, bet it's not your thing. It doesn't have to be your thing. But how can you? Why would you shit on somebody who's enjoying it and it's their thing? You know what I mean? And your first thing is it's fake. Yes, we know.
Yeah.
I haven't watched wrestling in years. I haven't. I've watched. I haven't followed it. I haven't followed it in years. Right. I kind of stopped a long time ago. There will never be a time where you hear me say, "Oh, I don't watch that because it's fake."
Yeah.
I knew that when I was a little kid.
Right.
You know what I mean? I suspended my disbelief.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Right.
okay. Here's the funny thing. A lot of the same people, and I'm gonna talk about the guys. A lot of the same guys that will look at you and say, how can you watch that stuff? It's fake, are the same dudes that go to strip clubs thinking that the girls actually are interested in them.
Boom.
Same shit, dude. You
Right.
got to suspend your disbelief in
Yeah.
order to
Right.
enjoy yourself.
You
You got
Right?
you got to suspend your disbelief in order to enjoy yourself. You go there and you tell yourself that these girls are interested in you and not just your money.
Right.
Listen, we tell ourselves that these dudes hate each other and are abusers, legally abuse women
Yeah.
physically. Like, do you really think that there would be an organization where you could legally throw a woman through three tables
Yeah.
that are lit on fire, wrapped in barbed wire? You really think that?
Right.
And you really think that these people are like, no, dude, this is 100% real. It's 100% real. Adam goes, let them think the girls are interested. That's how they make their big bucks. That's facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. I think that people knowing that they're not interested is Chris goes, we call that domestic violence. 100%.
Yeah.
And it's on film.
Yeah.
You think that if it was real, that, listen, those tapes would have been burned right along with the chair.
Yeah.
That table's on fire here. Throw
Yeah.
this tape on there too. Oh my God. You think if it was real that they would be airing these mixed matches like on live television? That's called evidence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's weird. Like that. If that's your argument, oh, you guys watch that fake stuff. I would argue that 80% of the media that gets consumed on a regular basis, and I'm not gonna, this isn't a bitter thing. I would just say that 80% of the media that gets consumed is fake.
For sure.
You know what I mean? These country singers are not driving around in fucking 4x4 trucks in the mud. They're not doing that. They're living in mansions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They have a truck.
They have a
that
truck.
truck's nice as shit.
And I'm sure they've gone mudding.
Morgan Wallen, when he got in trouble for yelling the N-word, you want to know why he got in trouble? It's not because he was living out in the sticks driving a 4x4. He was living in a suburban neighborhood in a mansion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he was living where he sings about living, nobody would have said shit.
Never known.
Nobody would have said a damn thing. Listen,
right?
Fucking most rappers are not out here shooting at people.
Nope.
Some of the drill rappers are, but as far like Drake ain't out here fighting nobody, shooting nobody, putting hits on nobody. He ain't out here doing that.
Meek on the other.
Meek maybe, but here's the
Maybe.
thing: Jay-Z hasn't sold a drug since 1997. Like Jay-Z hasn't seen cocaine since 97.
Right.
You know what I mean? Diddy hasn't fucking poured out Moet since fucking 2001. Like, he don't drink that shit no more. Like, these things, you know what I mean? Most of the media is fake. Like, a lot of these R&B singers, these motherfuckers are not fucking all night long.
Yeah.
They're fucking for 15 minutes and call it a fucking day.
Like, and saying, get away from me.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They are these motherfuckers. This shit, 80% of this shit is not real. If wrestling is where you draw the line,
Then I feel sorry for you.
yeah, that's an interesting hill to die
because
on.
I've watched something more fake on All-Star Weekend.
Oh,
Because that fucking dunk contest was trash. Those were a bunch of dudes faking like they know how to dunk. I'm sorry. I said it. That was the worst dunk competition I've seen.
Chris said R. Kelly hasn't peed on a girl in at least a year. Oh, man. Sam said, interesting hill to die on, but at least you're dead. Gonzo said, Diddy isn't even drinking Ciroc. He knows that shit is trash.
Right?
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, but he did a commercial for it. Yeah, it's called a payday.
Listen, Megan is...
It's called a check.
Megan Thee Stallion is not riding dick like a stolen car. She's not doing it. I'm telling y'all, she's not doing it. She ain't out here thotting it up like she's talking about she's doing. It's just not. Adam King said 2014 was worse, pun.
Which one was that?
Fuck if I know, y'all. This is y'all's.
Because this one, oh my God, I turned it off.
Chris said, if she's not even a horse. Yeah, man, wrestling is an interesting hill to die on. And you know what? I feel like those same people that say that are the same ones that say things like the UFC is fixed, the NBA is fixed, like all these things are fixed. Look, I'm not saying that everything is on the up and up.
No, especially now with betting involved.
Yeah, I'm not saying that everything is on the up and up, but I would be hard pressed to believe that. I would be hard pressed to believe that an NBA Finals is fixed. You know what I mean? That like people are like, oh, this team is going to win 100% because that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if that was the case, I feel like some things would have went down differently.
Yeah.
Now that's not to say that maybe some people in there aren't on the take. I'm not saying that there are no referees that are on the take or no players that maybe shave points. I'm not saying that, but I would be hard pressed that you can get everyone
on board
on the same
to not
page.
let that secret out.
Right. You got, how many players are there on the basketball team?
15.
So you got 15 dudes, right, who want to win the championship.
That's the ultimate goal. And then you're going to tell them, hey,
nah, not this year.
Not this year. Like you going to tell LeBron not this year.
Not this year. Not this year.
What would you think would happen if you told Kobe that?
Not this year.
Right? Not this year.
Oh my God. He'd be like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what do you mean? What? No. Yeah. Listen, I'm winning this fucking shit.
Oh, okay. Me and Shaq will just win 3 in a row.
Right. We're just going to fuck what y'all talking about. And here's the thing, dude. If somebody made that argument to me, I don't even believe that the NFL is like fixed like that. And we saw some fucking like video game shit a couple years ago when what's his name was down by a whole bunch of points.
Tom Brady
was down by
28-3.
And how much quarter? And how much time was left? Like a quarter
and a half. So like
that's Madden
20 some
shit.
minutes.
Yeah, that's Madden shit.
Yeah,
not even Madden 22 because they ixnayed that shit.
Yeah,
that's some Madden like 2014.
Yeah, right.
That's like some Madden shit when you can run all the way back and then cut over.
The Bo Jackson play.
He fucking basically put the Bo Jackson cheat code in that motherfucker. Chris said, I got cut my junior year of basketball. All sports are rigs. I just know it. Oh, man. And TJ's here. He said just woke up from a motherfucking bomb-ass nap. What's up, TJ?
What's up?
How you doing, bro? Yeah, man. I would be hard-pressed to believe that all of these sports are fixed like that, like boxing, right? Somebody tried to tell me the only reason Mayweather is undefeated is because boxing is fixed. And I'm like, you're telling me that hungry-ass Manny Pacquiao wasn't in there trying to take his fucking head off. You're telling me that Canelo Alvarez wasn't trying to take his head off. You know what I mean?
Right.
You're telling me that all these fighters that stepped up to him was like, nah, you know what? I'll take a couple $1 million to lose to Mayweather rather than beat him, become champion,
And get more money.
and basically write your own checks.
Yeah.
But it's fixed.
Because the first dude to beat Mayweather can write his own check.
And would be the only person
Right?
to
Yeah.
beat him. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? This water's good because it's got orange stuff in it. Gonzo said, he said it's gym time.
Yeah.
He said if I'm still on, we'll log back on. All right, brother. Go get that work in, bro. Go get that work in. Yeah, I mean, the whole it's fixed argument to me, I'm not saying that there's nothing that's fixed, right? But I feel like the more high profile something gets, the less likely it is to be fixed. And
Now, however, I could understand why sometimes people do think sports are.
I totally
You
understand.
know what I mean? Like,
I totally
think about
understand
it. Last year, the Super Bowl's in Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Tampa Bay
Wins.
wins. Now, they did happen to get Tom Brady, too, so that helped.
Yeah.
This year, the Super Bowl was in Los Angeles.
Mm-hmm.
The Los Angeles Rams won.
They did do that.
Yeah, so I could see why people would think sometimes.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Cavs down 3-1. Never been done before.
It makes sense. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's definitely like some video game shit that happens sometimes.
For sure. Yep.
Fucking Anderson Silva dodging punches like the Matrix.
Right.
I could see where people would be like, this is fixed. But at the same time, let me speak on MMA for a second. As a guy that has fought at a much lower level than anything that the people in the UFC are doing, way lower level. There was never a time where it was rare that somebody would approach me about throwing a fight.
Yeah.
And when they did, I was like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not doing it. You know what I mean? Just out of pride.
Yeah, right?
So at that level, nah.
Yeah.
Nah. Now,
You know what I mean? Because, like, especially, like, UFC, like, Dana White had that thing where it was like, if you lost 3 times, you were done.
it was a wrap.
So you're going to tell
It was a wrap.
Like, you know what I mean? So you're going to, hey, throw this fight. Motherfucker, I got 2 losses.
Yeah, it was a wrap. Somebody asked me if I thought that the second fight between Jake and Tyron was fixed. And I said, honestly, I can understand why somebody would think that. And looking at it, it's possible. I'm not saying it's impossible.
Yeah.
I could understand why somebody would think that. I go, or Jake hit him to the body a couple times, and then when he wound up, Tyron thought he was going to the body, dropped his hand, and got clipped.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It happens.
Yeah.
It happens all the time. Anybody can be knocked out. You know what I mean? So do I think it was fixed? I don't think it was.
Yeah.
But it's not a hill I'm going to die on. I ain't going to argue with nobody about it.
No, yeah, for sure, yeah.
I ain't arguing with nobody. If he presented him with life-changing money, it's possible. You know what I mean? If he's thinking about this is somebody who's out the game, who's not thinking about getting back into the game, it's a possibility.
Yeah.
But when you have these young lions that are like, this is their livelihood.
And they're trying to get to the top.
Yeah, I'm doubting it. I'm doubting it's fixed. You know what I mean? Speaking of fighting, Tyson Fury's talking about retiring.
Yep.
After his next fight. And there's a lot of people that are upset about that. And it kind of goes to something that we talked about before. People don't like when somebody goes out on top.
Nope.
I think one of the reasons Chris said hot dog eating contest though. What about them? Are those things fixed? How can you fix a hot dog eating contest? Like, how is that even possible? You know what I mean? Like, do you give somebody X-Lax or something like that? Wait, wrong one. Yeah, do you give somebody, you put some nasty stuff on one of the hot dogs or something? Right now, Tyson Fury is undefeated. Mm-hmm. If he wins his next fight, he will retire undefeated. I feel like people have a big problem with somebody going out undefeated. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
It's a weird thing. Mm-hmm. People are upset at Habib because he went out 29-0. They're like, well, come back for 30-0. Like, no. Why? No. You know what I mean? He's undefeated. He's 29-0.
He did everything he set out to do.
And did it well.
And now he's passing that on to other fighters.
Exactly. So like, why would he has absolutely no reason to come back. Mm-hmm. Just like people are upset that Mayweather is doing these exhibitions. Why wouldn't you do an exhibition?
Right.
It doesn't go against your record. They don't have to crown a winner. You don't have to train for it. You go out there, you make a few $100 million and call it a fucking day. Why wouldn't you do that? You know what I mean? It makes no sense to not do it.
Yeah.
If Tyson Fury wants to retire on top, I don't see. He goes, when are those tiny Russian guys going to box? I don't know. You know who he's talking about? So there's these two tiny Russian dudes, man, and they're always facing off, and they're talking about boxing. And people have been waiting for these two little fuckers to fight for like.
Sounds like boxing.
They're friends with Habib.
Okay.
They're friends with Habib.
Okay.
So, but they've been waiting for them two to box. Like one of them slapped Habib. It was all jovial. It was all.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've been waiting for them two to fight, man. I don't know, man. Listen, I'm here for it. When it happens, I'm 100% here for it. God, I love water.
Yep.
But yeah, I think people have a problem with people going out on top. Mm-hmm. Not even just undefeated, just on top in general. I think one of the reasons that Mike Tyson is so beloved and Muhammad Ali is so beloved is because they didn't go out on top.
Yeah.
They didn't go out champions.
Nope.
You know what I mean? So people loved them. They, you know, they're like Mayweather should be in those conversations, but people don't like talking about him. He retired fucking undefeated.
Yep.
Same thing with
Tiger.
Habib.
He runs.
Yeah, he runs around. Same thing with Habib. Oh, he's boring. He lays on people. Right. Now they're saying that.
Now
when he was demolishing people,
you weren't going to say that to his face,
right? But now that he's out the game, he just
laid on people.
Yeah, it's such a weird thing. They're going to say that about Tyson Fury, man. Yep. When he retires, if he retires undefeated on top as a champion, there's going to be so many people that have shit to say about it. Oh, he was running. This is the person. Mark my words. Mark my words. If he retires undefeated, you're going to see articles. About some new boxers. Mm-hmm. This is the reason that Tyson Fury retired.
Oh, really?
This is who he was running from. Like, all right, man. He already beat the scariest motherfucker in the heavyweight division twice.
Yeah.
2 times.
Yeah.
Knocked him out once. The second time they threw in the towel. Mm-hmm. Even though it was a better fight the second time. But that, like, he's still, in my opinion, the scariest person in the heavyweight division. Mm-hmm. Why can't I think of his name? The fuck is his name? Somebody tell me his name.
Mental blank right now.
Yeah, it's like a mental fart, like a brain fart. Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
Deontay Wilder. Here's the thing about Tyson Fury, man. Tyson Fury beats people. He outboxes people. Deontay Wilder knocks people the fuck out. It's kind of like when they were comparing Cyborg and Ronda Rousey, and they were like, Ronda Rousey beats women. Yeah. Cyborg knocks them the fuck out, and it's the way that she beats them. Yeah. Tyson Fury beats people. He outboxes them. He drags them into deep water. Mm-hmm. There's a strategy to it. Whereas Deontay Wilder has dynamite in his fucking hands. Yeah. And hits people with it and puts them the fuck to sleep. Yep. It's like Francis Ngannou, right? And Stipe, right? Stipe beats people.
He does. Yep.
Francis beats people in a way that it's like, fuck, man.
Right?
Like even Hurt with a fucked up ACL and he fought Cyril and it's like, oh, now this motherfucker wrestles?
Right and well?
Like, are you kidding me? What the fuck do we do?
Yeah.
Like Francis has a way of beating people that it's like, Thank God he wrestled. Thank God he was hurt and he wrestled.
Yeah.
Because if he was healthy and throwing them hands, who knows where Cyril's head would have been.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like there's a way that people get beat. So that's why I still think Deontay Wilder is the scariest motherfucker in that division. He does not look that big. He walks at like 220 something.
Yeah.
Could you picture Dante? I would love, oh my God, I would love to see Dante start doing MMA.
Yeah.
And fight at 205 because he could make it.
Oh, yeah.
If he's at 220 something, he could cut to 205. He's, dude. Dude. Could you picture that power? Small gloves?
Dude. This might be a hot take. It might be more powerful than Ngannou.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And that's not taking anything away from Ngannou.
I'll say this.
Because I'd still be afraid as fuck to fight.
I would say that his punch is definitely more powerful than Ngannou. Ngannou's stronger.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's not to take anything away from Ngannou's punch. Dante knows how to punch, and and that power comes from a weird place.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times he's not even punching correctly.
Right.
And he's putting people to fucking sleep like that. So it's a weird. You ever been hit by somebody that don't know how to hit and you're like, it just has a weird like hurt to it.
Yep.
Imagine that, but it's putting you to sleep.
Yeah.
And like you wake up with a fucked up headache. Oh God, it's terrible. But yeah, I would say, fuck, dude, even him in the heavyweight division.
Right.
If he learns some wrestling, most of the heavyweights aren't really out here wrestling.
No.
I would love to see it.
Yeah, me too.
I would love to see it.
Yep.
Tyson Fury said that he would come back for a special boxing match against Ngannou.
Okay.
Because they're talking about making that happen.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say that I believe Ngannou would beat him. Here's why. Ngannou has to hit him.
Yeah.
And Tyson, for a heavyweight, is really hard to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Tyson Fury is really hard to hit.
Yeah.
He's got long reach, but so does Ngannou.
Yep.
I think if Ngannou catches him flush,
it could be.
And they're talking about a special match where they use the smaller gloves, where they
Okay,
box
so-
in MMA gloves.
All right.
So I don't know, man.
I mean, dude, kudos for Fury though for even wanting to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah.
like, no, we're using boxing gloves.
Yeah, because
But-
fuck that. Kudos to him for even wanting to fight him.
Yeah.
And big props to him because that's a really big payday for
It is.
Ngannou.
Yeah.
That's a multi-million-dollar payday for
Yep.
him, which what's weird is I think Dana's vetoing it, and a lot of people have just
Of
been
course
like,
he would.
yeah, a lot of people have been like, Dana, just let them fight, man.
Right, like-
just let them fucking fight.
I get it. No, I don't get it. Like, why would you not want your guys to get more exposure?
Well, here's what people are saying. They're saying he let Conor do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
So if Conor was allowed to do it, why not Francis? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you let Conor go in box, Conor was double champion when he did that, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
He was holding the belt. He held up to two divisions.
Two divisions.
It held two
For
divisions
what?
up.
A year and a
he-
half?
Yep. And he let him go in and fight Mayweather. So
Yeah.
the question is, why not? Like, why not let him do it?
If it's not the obvious.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
if I'm not supposed to think that, then how come you won't let it happen?
Right. Like, what is the reasoning behind not letting this thing come to fruition?
Yeah.
Which would be a huge fight, dude. It'd be massive.
God, it
would be massive.
It might. I was gonna say it might be bigger than Floyd Conor, but
I would say it would because
from me it would.
I would say for a lot of people would because Tyson Fury's beloved. Francis Ngannou is beloved.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Not a lot of trash talking. It's two people that people really like.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think they would, man. I would think he would. I would think, yeah. I 100% think it would be bigger. It may not be as big of a spectacle.
No.
But I think the fight itself would be
The fight
bigger.
itself would be.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It'd be more of a actual fight than
Yeah.
Conor Floyd was.
Yeah. Because Francis can box.
He can. Yep.
Francis can box. I think he started off boxing. And most of what he does is boxing now. And he's not saying it in a way like, oh, I can beat Tyson Fury.
Right.
He has confidence, but he was like, I want to do it. It would be a great payday. I'm here for it. I want him to do it.
I mean, think about that. You would have arguably the two top guys in their sport, just wanting to go toe-to-toe to see who comes out on top.
I mean, you basically have the two baddest people on the planet.
That's what I mean. Fury and Ngannou.
Yeah, Fury's a heavyweight boxing champion. Ngannou's a heavyweight UFC champion.
Mm-hmm.
Two baddest people on the planet.
Yep. Let them go at it. If you don't want to do full 12 rounds, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, to think how many heavyweight MMA guys out there do you think can beat Ngannou? Other than like some people in the European League that are like super juiced up.
Yeah.
I don't know of many that would be able to take the power that he has.
That's what yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and how many heavyweights out there that can beat Tyson Fury? The only one so far that had a chance was Deontay Wilder, and he beat him twice.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He's 2-0 with Deontay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, because you really can't say nobody for Ngannou because hasn't he avenged every loss?
Just about, except for the Black Beast.
Okay.
He hasn't avenged that one, but he just got knocked out.
He did.
So,
you know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean. Like, not to sound a homer, but Stipe might have the best chance because he's done it before.
Yeah,
but even the way he did it, he can't do it that way again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even Curtis Blades beat him before.
Yeah,
and when they fought again, it was
that's
like,
what I mean. So, and it's not hating on those two dudes. It could happen.
It could happen
because it's fighting. But I
would say Steve, outside of a puncher's chance, outside of just a knockout, just a out the gate knockout, I would say Stipe has the best chance. But even we're seeing that Ngannou's wrestling is getting better.
He's up in his wrestling game. So it's
a tricky one, man. It's
maybe
a tricky
DC?
one. Nah, DC's older now.
True.
DC's older now. I think DC in his prime, definitely.
That's and I'm talking strictly from the wrestling aspect.
Yeah, because DC's a better wrestler.
There's
for sure.
wrestling, and then there's
DC's
DC
wrestling.
and Habib.
Yeah.
And Habib might be a little above DC.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's a whole other level.
So it's like you got Habib, DC, and everybody else who wrestles.
Shit, if I was in Ngannou, I would start training with DC.
Right.
100%.
Think about that.
I would just hit him up and be like, "Yo, I'm gonna come start training with you guys." 100%. You got to humble yourself, man. Just go do these things. I would totally do it. Jessica was supposed to fight this weekend, I thought, but she got hurt. Yeah, she got hurt. So hopefully she gets better. We're about to hit the old Dusty, sir.
All right.
We're about to hit the old Dusty, the dustiest of all the trails.
Dustiest of all.
All the trails. All those trails are dusty as fuck, and we're about to hit them. Where is my... There we go. Mr. PunFu Panda, would you like to inform the people how they can reach out to you?
Sure.
If they were so inclined.
Instagram, Snapchat, Discord, at PunFu Panda.
Boom. And if you want to reach out to me, you can catch me at Thaiger39. That's Thaiger 39. And you can catch me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Discord, YouTube, Twitch, iTunes,
AIM.
Google Podcasts, AIM, Spotify. You can catch me on IRC, which is an old school.
What is that?
It's an old school chat client, dude. It was around during the times of AIM.
Okay.
Yahoo Messenger, Tinder, Bumble, but I'm no swindler.
There you go.
Anywhere the media is of a social variety,
and where there's a handle,
you can catch me at Thaiger39. If you would like to watch the show after the fact, just go to youtube.com/Thaiger39. It's arranged there in a playlist, so you ain't got to do nothing. If you would like to listen to the show after the fact, just go to your favorite podcasting streaming platform of choice.
Yep.
Search for Two Endangered Mammals. We'll be right there. But in the meantime and in between time, I have been your host, Mr. Thaiger Adanoldo. With me is the one and only Mr. PunFu Panda. We are the Two Endangered Mammals, and we will now be signing out. Peace.